Hi guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's Mac with 9 Before in the family, and today we're back at another agriculture show. We're at the Gransden Show. This is our first time here. It should be a lot of fun, guys. So come along. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Let's go have a wonderful day. So what's the thing with pugs?
I don't know. They've been in love with them.
You want a pug?
They're tiny.
Nah.
I want an Irish Wolfhound.
You want an Irish Wolfhound?
I want a bulldog.
And you want a bulldog? So a pug, an Irish Wolfhound, and a bulldog walk into a bar. So let's start out here going into the crafts marquee. This should be a lot of fun. Let's go and see what great artisans are in this area and what they have produced. I'm a huge fan of local artisans, and it appears to be a lot of really great art here. Now this clock with owls on it, let's take a look at this. I love these scenes. This looks like something I did when I was in college. It almost looks a little bit like wood burning, but it almost looks as though these scenes were actually painted on instead of wood burned on. Either way, really unique and special. No, yeah, these are definitely painted on scenes. Really beautiful. Here's some nice little dolls. We have so many little dolls and things at the house. Blakely makes some because she needle felts as well as I do. So we have a lot of these, but these are nice little knitted things. Really impressive. Oh, I love the nice little knitted mice. I love the mice. You know what? Those look great for the holiday season. I think I'll pick up a couple of these for Christmas. So we now have a couple little mice, and let's move on through the crafts marquee. Some really great artwork, and I love local artisans. I love the crafts that they make, and I love seeing them on display. Right at October, so this is a great time of year to pick up some things early for the Christmas season. I'm always looking for some new things to add to our Christmas trees. So anyone with Christmas ornaments, which I think I see a few here, I'm definitely excited to pick up anything that would remind me of the holiday season as we head towards that time of year. Here's some really nice little toadstools and Christmas ornaments. I like them both. More little mice. I think I'm gonna make it a mousy day. Well, definitely want those little things.
Thank you.
Oh, look at these. There's a little mouse in the mix, but these are really pretty. More little mice and nice Christmas ornaments. This is a wonderful crafts marquee. I love to see, again, these homemade items. But I love the show also because they allowed the dogs to come in. The dogs aren't always welcome. The last show we went to was absolutely a no dog show, but this is a all dogs show. It's really cool. A lot of nice art here. Just some really wonderful things here in this marquee. Those birds have the Donald Trump hair. That's really cool. Let's see here. Baby toys. I love these wooden toys here. Those are nice. My kids that I have that are older may not be destructive, and I pray that the babies are not destructive as well, but we'll have to see. So as a matter of fact, let's go find the twins. Oh, here they go. Oh yeah, there's a lot of great dogs here today. I'm a huge fan of glass art, and I keep seeing some really great glass art, but I'm so afraid of my kids breaking it, but I still keep seeing it. But here's some nice little glass hedgehogs. Well, those are really cool. Oh. Yeah, they're glued to the wood, so that may protect them from my children. Those are nice. There's some really great artisans here, guys. I bought a nice little box with a glass top on it. But the thing I'm really looking forward to now is getting something to eat. It's the middle of the day, around 1 p.m. We haven't eaten anything. I think we're going to track down some food and then check out the rest of the show. What's in there?
There was a bunch of fruits, vegetables, and
Big fruits or little fruits?
All I saw were apples, pumpkins.
Okay, so now let's head into this building that says produce. See some of the local produce that they have here. It's a nice produce building. Some dahlia blooms, roses, some bouquets. Oh, here's some nice eggs on the other side here. And some really large apples, some wrapped cakes here. Looks like a chocolate cake. I'm not sure what type of cake that is. Fruit cake. Okay, those are fruit cakes. Fruit cakes in the U.S. look a little different, less cakey. Some beautiful local apples. We have some of these pears growing in our backyard right now. They look good, and there's some nice pumpkins. Just some really great produce here. It's that time of year where you're heading into the fall and you're harvesting your fruits, you're harvesting your vegetables. There's a lot of people standing here. I'm going to go down to the end here and see if I can look back. And there's a really large marrow down there. Again, I'm not totally familiar with marrow. I think it may go under a different name in the U.S., but that one is a big one. Here's some beautiful pumpkins. This is my first time seeing wheat on display. But here's some wheat that is on display here, which is really unique. Just, you know, these agriculture shows should be in line with what's grown in that area. And I guess wheat is grown here. And this appears to be some, I think those are soybeans. Yeah, some wheat and soybean. There's a orchid, fuchsia, and a really beautiful begonia. Look at that wonderful bloom. Which cakes look good?
The fruit cakes. The fruit cakes look really good. And so did the Scottish eggs. They were really, very interesting.
Wonderful breads. Look at that. That looks really good. Breads and a few pastries. Oh, is that a red velvet cake? Guys, I've been on a diet. I'm trying to lose some weight. So I'm probably going to skip past all these carbs, but they look really nice. And you have nice vendors here selling wares, a lot of breads, wines, ciders, and ales. It's just a great time to kind of delve into local culture. And this is one of the more local shows that we've gone to, and you know, has that real personal vibe to it. Ferris wheels were all the rage for us in 2022. 23, we haven't ridden as many, but I'm excited to be back on another Ferris wheel, guys. I'm being drawn in by this sign that says all of our meat is 100% British free range. Oh, some nice jacket potatoes. And there's some ice cream there. But we need food before we start talking about some ice cream. There's a fish and chip shop, and there's some fresh baked pastries. But I think these burgers are calling my name, guys. Oh, wow. Look at those sandwiches. Now that looks good. Wow, he has like 4 of those. Those look real good. Specialty Pork Company. Oh, look at those sausages, burgers. Oh, this is going to be a real good meal. Had a great meal, and now I'm off to find a coffee. I'm gonna go with a nice mocha or a cappuccino, something like that, refreshing after that lunch. And we'll see what's over here around the agricultural section of this show.
Cafe Espresso.
Cafe Espresso.
There's one down on the end, I believe. I thought I saw it.
Oh, and they have some fresh donuts. Trey, you want a donut?
Yes, sir. Come on. Is it hot?
Is it hot?
Yeah, they just all falling out.
Give it a second, guys. Let it cool off. Don't burn your mouth. This agriculture show is a little different. You can tell this is a much smaller. They have the main ring set up here, and there's some livestock. We'll go over and take a look at that. But here are the historical tractors. I love seeing these old machinery that was used to, power the farms that fed the people. And here's a nice old Ford. It's catching my eye. It's a beautiful blue color. Nice little cab on that. I mean, look like you get in this one and go plow a few fields here just today. Here's old Diesel International. Looks pretty good. Again, I've always given praise to the people who go through the time and effort to keep these old pieces of equipment in operation and bringing them out to these agriculture shows so the next generation can kind of see the tools that was used to harvest the food that they eat. Here's a nice old tractor. I like this one, a little larger. Brand new wheels on it. All four of the wheels are brand new. Look at that. Looks like it's in great operating condition as well. You can see a lot of parts have been replaced on this one. Here's a beautiful old massive Ferguson. Looks pretty good. Nice paint job. A lot of new parts replaced on this. This tractor looks like it can get up and go. New tires on this one as well. It's in wonderful operating condition. I love the paint job. Some of these look like the farmer just got a can of blue paint and repainted, but this paint job actually has an enamel shine on it, which looks really good and almost original. I hear they're really good for running off coyotes. If you have an area where there are coyotes, like my family farm back in Arkansas, coyotes are an issue, and a lot of farmers run donkeys with their cattle to keep those coyotes off their farms. My kids tend to call these rabbit sheep. I'm sure that's not the name, but that is what they call them. It's those ears. They just kind of stand up. I guess they've already done the judging because I see a lot of ribbons hanging around. Let's see what we have here. We have a first prize and a reserve champion. That's a really cool little Hampshire down sheep. I love that black face. Be a great time to be here this afternoon because it looks like the animals at 1 are going on display. Some champion reserve cattle, cow-calf pair, and here's some sheep lining up to go out as well.
It's lovely.
You don't run off.
That's a big pig. Did you see how big that pig is? He's almost as tall as that man.
big pig. Looks like a Gloucester Old Spot. It's a third prize breed champion. Looks really good. Here are piglets. Here's Mama. And these are some nice sized piglets. These are a size that I would get when I was, purchasing pigs. They're a little larger than I would want, but those are some nice little piglets. She looks like a Yorkshire, but there's a couple of breeds. She could be a large white, but she's a really good looking pig. Here's a second prize winning pig. The thing is, with the way pigs work, 6 months ago, or 8 months, she could have looked like these little guys over here. They're having a little trouble getting the door closed on this one. Which one do you like? Oh, you like that one? 10 Trees Berkshire pigs. We'll take a look at it once they get them in the pen pretty good. So this is the one you like. Hello, here's a nice Berkshire. These are so hard to come by in the U.S. They're considered a heritage breed in the U.S. and they're very expensive. And the wait list for the piglets is seasons long in some cases. Watch out! Watch out! It doesn't really show up on camera very well, but this is the largest hog I think I've ever seen. She's much larger than anything I call a pig. This is a big girl. She's a breed champion, first prize winning, and the supreme champion. And I can understand why. This is a magnificently beautiful and large pig. She's a beautiful girl. I love the coats on these particular sheep. Actually, this is a goat house, so these should be goats and not sheep. But I love the coats on them either way. Those nice curls, luscious and brown. I don't think I've ever seen this breed before. But I love his mane.
Follow what happens tomorrow. I turn to you and hope you can guide the way.
So we've reached the cattle section. Got some nice cows set up out here. I love the way they use these big straw bales to section off for the cows. That's a massive wee-wee. Look at that. Or don't look at that. We'll give that cow some privacy. Here's a Lincoln red cattle. I'm not familiar with that, but I love the coloration, that nice burgundy red. It's a great color, kind of shaggy. Looks like it's kind of something that could go well in the Highlands with that extra coat of shaggy hair. There's a good looking Angus. And there's a nice heifer, I believe, right beside it. Yeah, that's a heifer. Some good looking little cows here. Again, guys, this is a much smaller show, and I love it because sometimes these smaller shows are just more intimate. You can kind of really get in there and you feel a presence with all the animals. This could be British blondes or these could be Charolais. Over British blonde, but I'm not completely sure. Yeah. It's a nice cow. Yeah, she's a nice cow.
It feels.
She's a nice cow. Feels what?
Feels big.
Feels big. The cow feels big.
And the reason we've put him on the saddle today,
the cow feels big. Okay. Let me see. How does the cow feel? Does the cow feel big? The cow does feel big. So here's a goat pavilion. It's kind of small, but let's go in and check out these goats. I saw some miniature goats a moment ago. I would like to take a good look at Oh, look at them. They're tiny. Oh my goodness, they're tiny. There's a dog. There's a goat. Tiny, tiny goats.
No. 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 No.
You were being aggressive, weren't you? You started that. Did you buy goat soap? Goat soap.
Good.
Sherry, how you like the show?
It's fun.
Where's your mom?
She's going to get donuts. We're just going to wait on here for a second. She wants more donuts.
I love Matt and Dove. They have these, oh my goodness, they have these scarves. Because you say they have really cold winters here.
Yeah.
And they have those long scarves that just wrap.
You should have got one.
I don't have my card. I left my card home in another coat.
Oh, let's go back and take a look at them.
You like that?
All right now. Because I'm cold. When winter comes, this is how you would wear it. And see, it will protect.
This is the second dozen donuts.
Why'd you walk up? These are really hot.
What are you doing? We're reaching the end of the season here, but there's some fall shows heading into the Christmas markets, and we're looking forward to those. So hey, keep watching. Go along with us. We'd love to have you with us. Until next time, take care.